For the second part of the Chapter 4 lab, our job, we have a couple of jobs, and I suggest pausing this video and taking a close look at this Section 4 in the lab document if you haven't already. So our job for this section of the lab is twofold. First of all, we're going to be using the random class, which we haven't seen yet before, except for in the Chapter 3 exercises section of the textbook, and also the math class's tangent function, or tan method. Also, we will continue our look at making methods that will print out to the output and exploring what parameters you might need in order to make those methods a little bit more extensible. So we'll take a look at all this. You can take a look at the sample program run. That's probably, I'll look at that and then talk a little bit about what we're doing. So this sample program will think of a random angle in degrees, so it asks for the low and the high bounds from the user. The user types in numbers for those. Then it discovers a number between the numbers that the user entered, and it calls that degrees, converts it to radians, and it finds the tangent. So the reason that it has to convert to radians is because the Java math tan function only takes radians, not degrees, so we have to convert to radians anyway. So I am just printing out, just for the sake of debugging, what the radians are. Below the sample program run are two more sections that describe in more detail java.util.random and java.lang.math. I have included the package name here just for your interest. Also, we will be having to import java.util.random in order to use it, which I'm sure I will forget to do when I do the rest of these videos. So we'll get to watch me fix that bug again. It's my nemesis. I always forget my import statements. I'm so lazy that way. Okay, so let's get started with the usual lay of the land, and then we'll get going with some specifics. So I just like to give myself a roadmap to start. Print a welcome statement. We will ask the user for the low and high bounds. I'll generate a random, we'll say random int within the bounds, user's bounds. Once I have that random int, I am going to convert it to radians. Convert that number to radians using the formula given in the lab. And then finally, I will calculate the tangent using math.tan and print the output. There are some requirements for the output. If I scroll back up to the main program description here, it looks like I want 3 digits after the decimal point for the tangent. So let me just put that in. Using 3 digits after decimal point for tan number. Okay, in addition, I have to print a section header before each section, so I'm just going to put that in so I can remember when that happens, and it looks like that happens in this sample. It happens just after the welcome statement and just before the final output. So let's just put that in. So here's the second one. Print section 2 header. And then this is where the section 1 header goes. Now I have a good idea of all the different things steps I'm going to have to go through to complete this lab, and in the next video I will start to knock them off one by one.